This next story is all about giving. A young man that has gone through so much throughout his high school days is now giving back in one of the best ways possible.
That's right, Ty. He's a young lacrosse player from Torrey Pines High School, and here's his story. Playing lacrosse has always been a dream for Torrey Pines' Nick Wallace. While most kids simply have to sign up to play, Nick had to beg doctors because he chose to play the physical sport even though he was dealing with a unique medical condition.
I had a liver disease called biliary atresia, and school and sports were very hard for me, but I was a pretty upbeat guy. I didn't really, I wasn't too aware at the time.
What was that process like, getting the transplant, all that kind of stuff?
It was definitely scary, but it was the start of like a second chance.
While in the hospital, Nick was inspired to help others in similar situations.
I started Nick's Picks when my friend was, he was in the hospital with Ewing sarcoma, and after I had been in the hospital after my transplant, a bunch of people brought me cool things to like pass the time in there because it's pretty boring. So I kind of just put it all in a bag and gave it to him. We had met a couple other people during my time in the hospital who were friends of my mom's, I think, that were having some hard times, and so I started giving them to some other people, and so we just decided to incorporate Nick's Picks, and interestingly, it actually got incorporated the same day I got my liver transplant.
What's it like giving those bags out?
It is very, very rewarding being the person that makes a kid in the hospital's day that much better, and just the fact that he now has something to look forward to do when he gets back from a surgery, something to play with, something to do, and just makes him that much happier.
And how did lacrosse help you with all the transplant stuff and everything?
It really just, like, it reminded me that I had something to look forward to, and that at some point it would all be over and I could just get back on the field and feel like a normal kid. Other than lacrosse back then, I didn't have too much going on besides school and the occasional hospital visit, and so it really gave me something to do when I wasn't doing any of those other things, and I got to meet a lot of amazing people in the process.
Each bag is filled with items that Nick specifically chooses. So what goes in the bag? What goes in the Nick Picks bag?
Well, my personal favorite item is called a boogie board. It's a LCD writing tablet, and it's just super fun for either just writing to your parents or just play, like doodling on. And then my second favorite would definitely have to be the harp seal, the furry white harp seal, because that is our company mascot. And then I'd say, other than that, definitely the biggest hit for all the kids so far has been the no button. And it's they love to trick their doctors with it, put it under their pillows, and it's this button that says no in a bunch of different ways.
Well, what's the future for Nick's Picks?
The future, well, I'm hoping next year to get about 2,000 backpacks out, and I'm really just hoping that we can expand our centers even more. Yeah, www.nickspicks.org, and yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff on there, just about our business, and yeah, that's where you go to donate.
Nick is an inspiration for those in need of organ transplants and has a message for them.
I was a liver transplant kid. I played lacrosse. Anybody else can do it too. You just gotta believe, and you can do it.